Hey everybody, Dustin from Wearables Fandom. We're going to visit Harry Potter New York here right behind me. It's a fantastic shop for any Harry Potter fan. So let's go on in and take a look. Harry Potter New York is at the corner of 22nd and Broadway. It opens up at 9 a.m. and is usually open all the way to 9 p.m. Look at this awesome door. Christmas offerings are coming earlier and earlier this year, and you can see this really beautiful sweater here already on release. There's a nice set of mugs, an advent calendar, and this really nice and comfy Christmas theme pillow. All of these look like they'd be really nice gifts for Christmas. Also here in the Christmas collection is this beautiful spirit jersey with a nice embossed raised owl here, and you can see on the back it actually says Christmas with all kinds of stuff. It's got the sorting hat, golden cinch over here, lots of really great stuff. How fun. When you first come into Harry Potter New York, on the right hand side is the Hogwarts houses. And this actually looks like a soccer clubhouse or room where people might get ready for a soccer match or football game. And you can see they have all kinds of things for every one of the houses. Each one has its own nice little corner. Let's first take a look at Slytherin. And the first thing I'll mention is that these are all repeated with the appropriate house colors and patches. So here is a Slytherin jumper, which has a nice patch. It's green. There's all kinds of stuff here. It's a nice pullover hoodie. This is reminiscent of some of the branding that the NFL has had, where you see the team name in the middle, and you've got, look at this. It's a nice etched and embroidered patch here. That's really nice. Of course, we're getting close to cooler season, so you've got scarves. You've also got some of these heavier weight hoodies that show off the house. And I love the ones that actually don't have any branding on the back. That's actually fun because it's weird to be walking away from people and showing it off. Now, this is like a Sherpa zip. It's got this same patch embroidered on here. This feels actually really nice, and the collar is quite comfy. Again, nothing on the back side. You've got gloves and whatnot here, fingerless gloves. Moving across here, we've got some T's here: ambition, cunning, and pride. These are the characteristics of House Slytherin. We got a nice toque up here. Some other long sleeves down here. And you can see again, kind of another nice long sleeve here. This is actually iron-on, but when you turn it around, you can see it actually spells out House Slytherin. Let's take a look at my house, House Hufflepuff. These are really lovely. And you can see the Quidditch team captain shirt here. That's really nice. Coming across, we have a repeat of the Slytherin that we saw. Patience, dedication, and loyalty, the Hufflepuff way. This is the Sherpa hoodie, which is quite nice. So there's a lot of options here. Essentially, every house gets the same ones. You do get to see these pins, though, which end up being a little bit unique for each one of them. Right? You can see the Hufflepuff pin obviously is unique. Some other little keepsakes as well. Now, one thing that not every one of the houses has is one of these bags. Now, this is like a mini backpack, and it's designed essentially to be sort of a lightweight backpack. It's a little larger than a Loungefly. It's made of canvas. You can see it's got these shoulder straps that are made of cloth, so you're obviously not expected to be wearing it all day. And then it's got this handle in the front. Feels like it'd be nice as a book bag for a kid. I don't know, for me it might be a nice equipment bag to carry my stuff around here as I'm trying to make videos. A few other things specifically, you've got Hufflepuff socks. And then you've got this really cool, this is a Hufflepuff dad hat. where you've got the number here, 07, and then you can see kind of the leather patch. This is pretty sweet. $25.
Okay.
It's a pretty typical price for one of those hats. And then they also happen to have a Quidditch jersey here for Cedric Diggory. You can kind of turn it around. You can see Hufflepuff 07. That's really cool. And then on the back, and of course his name. And up above every one of these sections is a little bit of information about the actual house itself. So you can see a little screen that talks about the key characteristics of the individual house. You can see a bust of Rowena Ravenclaw here. You got Gilderoy. They show you just some of the key characters who are from the house. You can see a sorting hat up there. Pretty cool. Now taking a look at the options here. They have this nice small backpack for Ravenclaw. This is a canvas backpack with cloth straps.
What?
Pretty nice. We have a Ravenclaw Quidditch jersey for Chang. Yeah, you see that. It's pretty nice, thin. And then they've got the rest the same as Slytherin and Hufflepuff. All of the rest here. One thing that is an interesting item here is the Quibbler. This is actually an authentic prop you can see that was used by Evanna Lynch as Luna Lovegood in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. So this was a magazine that, I don't remember the exact scene, but this is actually from the movies. Okay, and of course here, House Gryffindor. Harry's house, determination, courage, and bravery.
I just get a Switzerland then or something.
And their jersey is, of course, for Potter. They have the rest of the Quidditch content here as well. All the same. One thing that's actually easy to overlook that's really cool here are these purses. This is a really nice purse. It has a chain strap, and these are actually designed by Danielle Nicole. If you're familiar with Danielle Nicole, she's done a lot of great designs for Disney and other brands. It tends to be pretty high quality leather. These feel really well put together. This tie is kind of stitched on here really nicely, so this feels like it's pretty well put together. And then in this particular case, the Hufflepuff, this is actually embroidered into the leather, which is really nice. So these are kind of like a little, they're not hidden because they're out in the open, but I notice as I stand here in this room, not a lot of people taking a look. These are $50 each. And similarly, they also have this mini backpack. It's kind of designed a little bit more like a lounge-fly here. And this one also feels pretty well put together. It's got a sticker here that's kind of ironed on or glued on. Undoing the snap there, you can kind of get an idea of what this bag or purse is going to look like. It's also got side snaps to kind of help keep it tight, closed on the side there. That's pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. Also designed by Danielle Nicole. So these are kind of hiding, and I'm noticing for all the things that people are looking at, they're not checking out these bags. Additionally, they have a whole bunch of these little mini trunks. Got a nice little clip here, and you open it up inside. It actually comes with a leather strap, so you can use it as a handbag. It's pretty sturdy here. It's got sort of like probably fake leather, probably not real leather on the outside, but you could actually carry this with you every day, and you can see the straps. It looks weathered. It's got just a really kind of good feel here, and you can see the symbol for all the houses of Hogwarts, so it's actually pretty nice. Of course, it wouldn't be the Harry Potter store if they didn't have the sorting hat, which you can actually put on. This is one of the things that most people put on their heads to try to find out what it's gonna say. Which house are you a member of? There are all kinds of secrets around here, so you got to keep your eyes open. Inside of this fake tree bark, you can see. Oh, yeah, it's Bo Tuckles. And down here, you can see a little bit more. So you just got to keep your eyes open. This place is designed to be an amazing spot for all fans of Harry Potter. They do have some Dobby merch here if you're a huge fan, so you can try Dobby. Very cute. See how you size up against Hagrid here. They have this nice setting here. And they also have a little bit, apparently Hagrid is 9 feet tall. And these are his shoes. I'm gonna give this a try. I'm actually stepping into Hagrid's shoes. It's gonna give me a couple extra inches. What do I measure up here? Oh, I still look like a kid. Even at roughly 6'4" here, I'm still looking like I'm coming up to a little above his belt buckle here. Yikes, he's huge. These walls, of course, they have so many of the famous news clippings. Have you seen this wizard? Of course, Sirius Black, Harry Potter, Fenrir Greyback. All of these very famous from the film. And it wouldn't be Harry Potter if they didn't actually have a phone booth here. Now, one of the most popular areas in the entire store is the wand shop. And here's where by house they actually have house and character. They have the individual wands. So this is actually Neville's wand.
This is really good.
You can see all of the different ones here. Of course, we're going to go through and see. The character wands are $39 a piece. And you can check out how interesting and attuned these are. This is Luna Lovegood, right? This nice little blossom. You can kind of feel, that's pretty fun. You can get them by character, so there's Draco Malfoy and Ron Weasley. And then they actually have some additional props. This is Bellatrix's wand from the Deathly Hallows Part 2. This is actually a prop from the film that they have here on display. That's super fun, super cool, makes this place even more interesting. And there's a whole lot more wands on the other side, which we'll take a look at, but of course, they have to have the Elder Wand here. And one of the fun facts here is that Grimwald acquired the Elder Wand by stealing it from wand maker Mikhail Grigorovich using the Stunning spell. So it's pretty neat to be able to have the Elder Wand on display in your home. Coming around, you can see Lupin's wands. Now here is another prop here. This is Snape's wand. This was used by Alan Rickman in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Rest in peace, Alan Rickman. Now there is additional signature wands here that you can get for $80, and you can see here it's handcrafted prop replicas from the master wand maker of the Harry Potter films, which is quite neat.
This figure died on. Right.
If you feeling froggy, you can get Voldemort's wand. And then of course, here's Harry's wand. How neat. One more prop to look at. This is Sirius Black's wand from Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I love the different runes that are carved into there. They're really neat. And I like how the wands take on the characteristics of all of the individual characters. You know, you kind of can see the kind of character that they are by the kind of wand they carry and what it looks like. And then we can come back around here. We can see, here's Newt's. This is interesting because it's one of the first ones that looks a little hollow at the tip. Nice, very stylish. Snape's wand. And of course, they've got them all packed just like you saw in the wand shop, which gives it this really authentic feel when you come in here and look at them. One of the most distinguishing features about this place is this iconic stairwell that takes you down to the second level. We have this amazing statue of the Phoenix. This place is constantly packed. If you're coming here and you want to look around, just plan to spend a while because it takes a lot of inside. Now when you first make your way down the stairs, you see this giant S for House Slytherin. And this is actually a whole set and line for the Death Eaters, which are really interesting. What's that? Oh, Nagini is up here in the ceiling all around, so we got to be on our guard.
Notice. So pictures we got.
Got a really nice hoodie. This is silk screened on, and this is the Chamber of Secrets hoodie, which makes pretty good basilisk sense. You can see a Death Eater mask. Here's a prop that was worn by the Death Eaters, actually in the Deathly Hallows Part 2. That's pretty amazing. There's another one right next to it too, which is Bellatrix's dagger, also from Deathly Hallows Part 1. Look at the detail on that handle. That's quite lovely. Now, this shirt says Death Eater. It has this nice raised screening on it. When you turn it around, you can actually see the Death Eater symbol. Same. Whoops. It's the same material that's on the letters on the back. Pretty interesting. Once again, this is a nice jumper. Also, again, printed on here. You know, I could see that this probably would wear out after a while, so you have to be mindful of that when you're picking it up. Here is a official shirt. We'll take a look at some of the official stuff a little bit later. But up here is same print here. Look, it's got a gold star because it's from New York. And it's also got this nice rubberized patch of all the 4 houses on it. I really like this symbol. They have it on a lot of different clothes here. No. Here's a neat kind of thing. This is actually Neville's cardigan, which you can have. It feels very comfortable. Now it's not an actual prop, of course, but it's made in Scotland. It feels really nice and warm and comfortable, and it's an attractive design here. If you're a fan of Neville, you might like this one. $90.
Yeah. Wrong.
Over here we have a restroom, but we also have a lot of books. You can see all the different novels are here and available. And of course, the books flying overhead is really cool. You can also hear the parcel tongue being whispered in the background. Now we're coming to things that must be named. And this is actually the place where you can personalize a jersey, you can personalize a trunk, a lot of different things that you can do. A house robe, and these are actually a licensed house robe. It feels like a pretty good Halloween costume. The house robes are $100. Child size is $100 there. So if you want to get these personalized, the patch is embroidered, but the patch is sewn onto the robe. They also have adult sizes here.
Yes.
They feel really well made, and it would be a relatively lower cost investment if you're a huge fan and you want to be able to actually wear an official robe for Halloween.
It's personalized.
When you get your name added on or personalized, you can see that it actually embroiders it right into the fabric here just below the patch, which is really nice. That's feels good. It's not going to come out. So the $10 extra that you pay to get it personalized not only helps you identify it if you're hanging out with a bunch of folks wearing the same costume, but also allows you to have something that's a little bit more personal and memorable. You can also get official luggage that can be a trunk. And you can see, I showed you the small trunks that are here, which can be basically used with a leather strap that's inside to carry along, put a lunch in it. And this is what it looks like on the inside. You can see you can fit a bunch of different books in here. These just happen to be Harry Potter official New York notebooks.
On
On the lower level at Harry Potter New York is the broom experience. They actually put you in a green screen on a broom, and then they'll make a short video of you actually on flying through different places. So the broom experience is a separate premium experience, and for the single person to ride it with a complete set is upwards of $35. That gets you some digital and printed shots of your experience in addition to that 1-minute video I was talking about a little bit earlier. One of the cool things that they have said though is for each additional person that does it with your party, it's only $9 extra. And that's actually a pretty good deal. So take a look at it if you're curious about taking away a one-of-a-kind memento from Harry Potter New York. Here is the original Nimbus 2000 authentic prop. This is actually from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. One of the other really interesting things that you can do here is try butterbeer, which is exactly what we're going to do right now. Now when you come in here, they have a few different options that you can get. They have a butterbeer muffin, a Deathly Hallows cookie, and you can see there's a bunch of additional snacks and treats up here. You can try butterbeer ice cream, or you can just try tankards of butterbeer, which come with a really nice plastic collectible cup. Let's get a closer look at some of these fun things. In this case, they actually have cupcakes, including, check this out, you can actually get a little Harry Potter birthday cake here, a golden snitch cookie, etc. And when you buy the butterbeer, you get one of these little plastic cups. You can also get a pint of ice cream here, which is really nice. Looking for some mandrake root. This is a mandrake that's filled with sun butter and raspberry jam preserves. $15. Delicious. Of course, they've got the whole setup here. You can see that these pipes have a flowing effect. It looks like that butterbeer is flowing through them, just as if they were in an actual brewery. And you can see everybody seems to be enjoying their butterbeer here. Of course, they have this amazing butterbeer bottle display that kind of reaches right over the top of the service area. It's a nice way to put a sweet snack on your visit here to Harry Potter New York. Sometimes people ask me why I come back to stores again and again, and it's because there's always something new. And in the case of what I'm really looking for in a lot of cases, something unique, something that you cannot buy anywhere else. And coming to Harry Potter New York, we have just that in two different examples. Right behind me, actually, we have some examples of the apricot color collection, and we'll take a look at that as well. And of course, there are some items here that are only available in the store. You cannot buy them online. So let's take a look at some of those special collections. Walking right in off the avenue, you can see all of these apricot colored collections, which are all new and exclusive here. And you can see this is something that's only available here at the New York store. There's a whole collection of these types of shirts that are only available in New York. Got mugs and other tchotchkes. So here's some other examples of the apricot collection. This really cool hat. I like that quite a bit. Got a nice studded coffee or a drink cup. Those are pretty. Sit up. Yes. Let's take a look over here. And you can see we've got a nice Phoenix hoodie here. This is very soft. $60. And this, of course. And no branding on the back, but I did see something down here. You can see the Harry Potter New York symbol. Crossed wands. That's pretty cool. Got some kid sizes. Of course, we've got Gina. This is a nice shirt. I'm loving that actually a lot of brands are putting these little loops down here, these little cloth loops. I don't think they add too much to the cost of the item, but they definitely add a lot to the uniqueness. And you can see this shirt has a similar one here that's appropriate to match the colors. And back on this side, we have a hoodie. This is another one of the New York hoodies that we've seen here. This one has the rubberized symbols here in addition. Now, this is one of the few that actually does have something on the back, but this is all embroidered. Very nice, feels good, feels good quality. That's gonna last you quite a while. Last but not least, let's not forget about our furry friends. These are actually different bandanas that are official that you can, from Sassy Woof, and you can put these on your dog, which is really nice. They also have a lot of collars and harnesses as well that all map to the houses. So you can get your dog in on the act, which would be really fun, especially for Halloween.